Thank you for letting me share the state of the city with you. 2007 was a great year for the city of Lewisville, and here's some of the reasons why I can say that. We recently completed our city council retreat where council members and staff discussed major projects currently underway and began planning some very exciting projects coming on board during the next few years. We talked about things like new buildings, new parks, new equipment, and many other tools that the city uses to deliver quality service to its residents and the business community, as well as transportation and economic development. But what really struck me during these conversations is that it's not the bricks or vehicles or technology that make Lewisville special. It's the hardworking, highly skilled people that make our city staff in every single department. So I want to share just a few examples with you. Police Officer Steve Dickens was named the 2000 Law Enforcement Officer of the Year by Heroes of Denton County after he not once but twice saved a life through his alert action. In January, he saved the life of an 18-month-old child who was choking. And in February, he risked his own life to hold up a man injured in a car wreck, enabling the man to breathe until firefighters could cut him loose. There can be no doubt that Officer Dickens made a difference with his work last year. Gordon Smith was named our Lewisville Firefighter of the Year for 2007. He's been with the department for almost exactly 20 years now and has a deep love for the fire service and a deep love for the city of Lewisville. Not only is he an outstanding firefighter, when not on calls, he helps the chief engineer install lightings, sirens, radios, and other equipment in our vehicles. His work alone has saved the city hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Tracy Glassner is our municipal court administrator. Last year, she was named Municipal Court Clerk of the Year for the entire state of Texas. She was honored because of integrity, efficiency, and spirit of innovation, and commitment to the fair administration of justice. Judge Brian Holman tells me we are extremely fortunate to have her, and I agree with him completely. Hillary Bowen is our aquatic supervisor overseeing the city's 2 water parks. In addition to her excellent work managing those parks and serving thousands of visitors, Hillary recently was invited to present an education session at the annual conference of the National Recreation and Parks Association. Her presentation on how ADA friendly is your water park is based on her thesis work, and the complete article will be published later this year in the American Journal of Health Promotions. Ivy Washington is a crew leader on the utility line maintenance late shift, working from early afternoon until long after dark. He oversees all water and sewer service calls at night, from water leaks to sewer stoppage and more. He's been with the city since 1985, and last year he was named our Public Works Employee of the Year. These 5 employees are just an example of the extremely high caliber of men and women working for you at the city of Lewisville. As I said earlier, it's not buildings or equipment that make Lewisville great. It is the men and women who deliver quality services every day. Many of our employees have come to us from the private sector, and many others have turned down better paying opportunities in the private sector. Why? Well, because they believe in the value of municipal service, and all of us reap the benefits of their dedication. 2007 was an extremely exciting year for Lewisville, and I do want to give you a glimpse of some of the major projects that we're working on right now. So I'm going to turn to our reporter in the field for the latest news. Take it away, James.
Thank you, Mayor. You're right. 2007 was an exciting year in Lewisville, and 2008 looks even more so. There are several major accomplishments and programs we'd like to tell you about today, starting with those most vital of city services, public safety, through our police and fire departments. On the police side, construction has begun on a new law enforcement center and jail, named after former Police Chief Steve McFadden, who retired in February. Police Chief Russ Curbo described the project.
The Steve H. McFadden Law Enforcement Center is going to be located between the Police Department headquarters and the Municipal Annex. And we're particularly excited about that center because it's going to house our new jail facility. The new jail facility will hold upwards of 74 persons if it's completely full, which in comparison to the current facility of 18 beds is quite an advantage for us. And the other big advantage for us in opening a new jail is that our ability to be able to monitor all those prisoners in a more safe environment in this facility as opposed to the other one. The current jail is built in a linear fashion, which would mean that jailers who are charged the responsibility of maintaining and safekeeping of the prisoners in our custody have to walk down long halls and peer into small, skinny windows in each of the doors in order to ensure that the people are safe. The new jail design is a pod design, meaning that their book-in station and their monitoring station is in the center of the facility, and all the holding areas, detention centers, and cells are located around that center booking area. And all the doorways are one-way glass, affording the book-in persons the opportunity to look into each and every cell at a moment's notice in a 360-degree turn. So we're able to monitor all of our prisoners more effectively in this new center.
Chief Curbo also is proud of the city's low and shrinking crime rate.
We're experiencing our third straight year in which our crime rate's gone down. And there are lots of different factors that can affect a city's crime rate. It would be great as a police department if I could accept full credit for that reduction, and in fact I really can't. I think largely and partial in part is going to be the citizens' input to us, their ability to call in, and the various ways that we've given the citizen to be able to let police know that things are going on so that we can investigate further. So citizen input, I think, has a direct impact on our ability to affect crime.
One reason for the reduction in crime in Lewisville is new technology that's being used to assist our police officers in the field. Chief Curbo explained.
Technology is going to be one of those ways that will help all of us in law enforcement around the country as it becomes a force multiplier. Red light cameras is a great example of that. We'll be able to put up red light enforcement cameras at intersections that will monitor those 24/7, whereas it'd be very costly for us to try to station a police officer there at that intersection to do that. Another great example too is some surveillance cameras that we're going to be installing this current budget year that people will see, and hopefully over the next 2 or 3 years we'll see a series of cameras that will be posted around the city in strategic locations to help make our citizens feel more safe, and especially our visitors feel more safe as they're here. Most critics of surveillance cameras think that Big Brother is really watching too much, but we think that there's no real expectation of privacy in a public area such as down Main Street or in a public park or near a public swimming pool, that people, our citizens, are going to feel more safe if they know that the police are able to watch those areas more closely. And then finally, another great tool that we're going to get this year is license plate scanning equipment. A couple of our police cars will be equipped with a scanner, basically a video camera that will drive the streets of the city of Lewisville and automatically scan license plate numbers of vehicles that it spots along the way. And in the same automatic fashion, it will run those license plate numbers against existing state and federal databases to see if there are any outstanding warrants associated with that license plate number, if that vehicle has been reported stolen anywhere, etc. It also becomes a great tool for an investigator later on, as it not only scans the license plate number, but it also records the location and the color and make and model of the vehicle. It actually records that video image and allows us to search for that. So if an investigator is looking for a red four-door with a partial license plate number of XYZ, they simply can query that database, and if it shows up there, we'll know where it was parked, what day and time, and that will be a useful tool for the investigator.
The Lewisville Fire Department also is getting a new facility, Firehouse number 7, located near the intersection of Business 121 and Interstate 35 on the former Owens Family Restaurant site. Fire Chief Rick Lasky explained the planned uses for the new facility.
Where we're at right now, our central station originally was a great place for a central firehouse. With the way the community has grown over the years, right now we need to relocate that ladder truck and a battalion chief to serve the community better as a whole. We're very excited. I've told people about the only thing that council and mayor and city manager's office did with that fire station relocation is protect my family that much better in this community. We're hoping now we're in the middle of the bid process to be beginning construction really soon here and be in the firehouse February of '09.
Chief Lasky is quick to point out, however, that effective emergency management and firefighting is actually a team effort.
We have to work with each other. I tell people all the time, we'll go to Flower Mound, we'll be in Highland Village, we're in Lewisville, wherever we're at. It's hard to tell the players apart without a scorecard. Everybody's working together as one team, how it should be. It doesn't matter who gets there first, what color your fire engines are. Our job is to make that bad time go away for those people that we're there to serve.